Well, Jay, you guys have been talking about not having a complete game. I guess you took care of that tonight, huh?
Yeah, we were great in all three phases. I mean, defensive, we scored. Offense, we scored. Special teams, we scored. I mean, that's really all you can ask out of a team, and I feel like we had a great game tonight.
And the other thing, you guys talked about the slow starts and obviously corrected that as well tonight.
Yeah, it was exciting to see our emphasis in practice this week actually coming out in the game and starting fast and getting points on the board early. It was great to see that.
Been relying so heavily on you in the run game tonight. Early on, McNichols and Shane, kind of nice to throw some wrinkles out there and mix it up a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, J-Mac, he's been progressing along this season so great. And, I kind of look at myself as a big brother to him. And just to see him continually going out and making big plays for our team has been great. And then Shane, what you're always going to get with him, man. Just getting the ball in his hands, he can always do a lot of great stuff. So it's just great to have those weapons as well, just to be able to account for them as well as myself.
You got to run statue. How long you thought about running that play after how important that play is in Boise State history?
Yeah, when we put it in this week, I was kind of excited just because of the history behind the play. And for us to score on it, it just made it even much sweeter. And I was glad I could make sure that I got in the end zone for that play.
I don't know if you saw him, but Reese was 5 yards downfield in front of you. What'd you see out of Reese
It's
there?
funny because me and Reese had actually been talking about what he was actually going to do on that play earlier in the week, and he told me, he's going to kick his guy all the way to the sideline. I said, all right, I'm going to cut up in front of you, man. You better do your job. And, he did a great job, and I was able to get in the end zone. It was
Jay,
awesome.
You talk about that play, you talk about the final score, you talk about the score in all three phases. This just seemed like one of those vintage Boise State wins that you guys haven't had in a while.
Yeah, it was great. Like we said, excellent in all three phases, and it was just a great game, and it was exciting for us just because we knew we really needed to put a complete game on the board, and I feel like we did that tonight.
You guys, we always talk about the one game at a time analogy, but now you guys, after this win, you're at the one game at a time season now.
Yep.
Your thoughts on that and what next week means to this football team?
It's exciting. Just to have the opportunity to play in a game that can put us in the championship game. It's basically a championship game before a championship game. Utah State, they've been doing great all season. Our records are tied, I believe. And so it's between us two and Colorado State. And it's just going to be exciting going out on the field and just giving it our all and, playing for our seniors because it is going to be our senior night. And just making sure that we put ourselves in the right situation to play in that championship game.
We talked about the elements with you guys kind of all week, and at the beginning of the game they were relatively mild, but having that kind of focus, did you guys come in a little extra focused, having it was a little more mild than you would have expected, I guess? Definitely.
Playing at 6 degrees wind chill, making it feel like 1. Coming here, it kind of felt like, we've already experienced colder than this. It didn't really affect us that much. And from the start, we were already dealing with the elements. It didn't really play a factor on us tonight.
There's been so much chatter out there about the rankings and the committee looking at teams and did they play well, did they dominate, stuff like that. Did you guys have a sense you needed a game like this? You needed to go out there and show people that you can play a game like this?
Not for the committee, but for ourselves. We knew that we had a type of performance like this inside of our team, and we had the potential to put that on the field. And we really didn't care about what anybody else is saying. We knew that we wanted to perform tonight and do great in all three phases, and we did that tonight.
11 games into the season, you've already got more yards from scrimmage than any Boise State running back has ever had, or player has ever had. What does that mean to you to perform for your team week in, week out like that this season?
It's been amazing. I feel like I'm more proud of myself just because I've been becoming more consistent each game, just trying to make sure that I'm being more of a consistent player, kind of like how Matt Miller was for our team, and just trying to be able to be that kind of player for our team. And it's been just great to see my role just take place this season and seeing how it all expanded, and it's been really great. And I'm just excited for the position we're in because we're in a great position to really accomplish our goal of winning the Mountain West Championship.
First time we've got to talk with you since you were on that Doak Walker Award, semifinalist. Top 3 come out this week. You care to be a part of that top 3 at all?
It would be a blessing. Individual awards are something that I kind of put behind myself just because I'm so focused on what our team can do this season. But it would be a blessing to be named a finalist. It would be awesome. And just be a credit not only to myself, but credit to what my team has done as well, making plays for me in the passing game and my linemen, blocking hard all year. It would be awesome. also just to have a Boise State player in one of those big awards, just to show that, hey, we still here. The guys that you guys aren't talking about, we're still here making big plays and doing a lot of stuff.
Thanks, Jay.